Welcome back to Purple and Apple Reviews. My name is Sharon and today we are continuing on Supernatural. So we have episode 12 of season 1, Faith. Now this episode I do remember that I like, so I'm looking forward to getting into this one. We have Julie Benn starring in this episode and it'll be our first time we see Reaper. And just don't forget, I might be talking about the entire show, so if you've not seen the entire show, just be warned. Let's get into it. It's very unusual that we start off with Sam and Dean, so you always know something's gonna go wrong.
How many of those aren't up to? 1,000 volts. Damn. Yeah, I want this raw head extra freaking crispy.
Yeah, the only thing that's gonna be extra crispy is gonna be your heart, Dean. Also, we don't see this monster again in the future, do we? Rawhead or whatever it's called. I even forgot that was a thing until I rewatched this a few years ago. I was like, what is that monster?
1, 3. Is it still here? Okay. My sister's saying, come on, we're gonna get you out of here. Let's go, let's go.
You know what this is reminding me of? The last ever episode of Supernatural. And again, spoilers. They just on a regular hunt. They save 2 kids. And Dean gets fatally injured. And people always say like, oh, but you know, he gets killed by a vampire. He almost got killed on a general hunt here. It's not that too far-fetched. I mean, did I like him dying? Probably no. But, you know, it's not like it was out of the ordinary. Because if it wasn't for Sam accidentally killing somebody else to save Dean, Dean would have been dead way early on. So, yeah. It just really reminds me of that. It's like, oh yeah, there's 2 kids. Save, and oh look, here's the monsters.
Sam, get him out of here! You take this! Come on.
Here you go, Dean. He decides to go in electricity full of water with a taser. He could have easily dodged out the way and then used the taser. Oh. Oh, Dean.
Dean!
Yeah.
Hey.
It's a good start to an episode, to be fair.
There doesn't seem to be any insurance on file.
Because we don't have any.
We were just taking a shortcut through the neighborhood, and when windows were rolled down, we heard some screaming when we drove past the house.
Well, thank God you did. Excuse me. Sure. Thanks for your help.
No, we didn't backtrack.
Hey, Doc.
The electrocution triggered a heart attack. His heart, it's damaged. We've done all we can. We can try.
Those are not words you want to
At
hear.
this point, but I give him a couple of weeks at most, maybe a month.
No, there's
No?
there's got to be something you can do, some kind of treatment.
See, there's tears already start to form in Sam's
I
eyes.
really am sorry.
Why did I wear makeup for this episode? I won't cry.
You actually watch daytime TV? It's terrible.
Always keeping up with the jokes.
Talk to your doctor.
That fabric softener teddy bear. Ooh, I'll hunt that little bitch down.
Dean.
Well, you do have a giant fabric teddy bear in 12 seasons.
Looks like you're gonna leave town without me.
What are you talking about? I'm not gonna leave you here.
Hey, you better take care of that car. I swear I'll haunt your ass.
I don't think that's funny.
He would haunt his ass if he didn't take care of the car.
It's a dangerous gig. I drew the short straw.
Totally
Dean.
done, right? No options.
He's already given up.
What option? Dead burial or cremation?
Sam's not having any of it.
I'm gonna die. And you can't stop it.
Watch me. This is John Winchester.
And here begins the incessant behaviour of both of the brothers to save each other from dying.
He can help.
Hey, Dad, it's Sam.
Oh, he's phoning John, isn't it? Yeah.
It's his bud. He's sick, and doctor says there's nothing they can do.
Oh, that must be a tough phone call to make.
But
I can see he's struggling so much.
Right? Do whatever it takes to get him better.
Yes, you will. Oh, babes. Dean and hoodie.
I'm not gonna die in a hospital when the nurses aren't even on.
I laugh in the face of death thing. It's crap. I can see right through it.
Yep.
Have you even slept? You look worse than me.
No, he doesn't.
Scar there.
You look worse. I'm sorry.
Fine.
He must have done a hell of a job with that makeup to make Jensen look bad.
Tell me about a guy in Nebraska. Specialist.
Nebraska.
You're not gonna let me die in peace, are you?
I'm not gonna let you die, period.
And there comes the entire plot of Supernatural. You're not going to let me die, and I'm not going to not going to rest. And it gets a lot easier in later seasons with angelic intervention. Not this kind of stuff. It's really foreshadowing the whole series.
Man, you're a lying bastard. But you said we were going
That
to see
too.
the doctor. I can't believe you brought me here to see some guy who heals people out of a tent. That is a fraud. He's bilking all these people out of their hard-earned money.
Well, when people see something they can't explain, there's controversy.
But come on, Sam, a faith healer?
Just thinking of another faith healer we see in 12 seasons, aka Jensen's wife. But she's actually an angel that heals people for money.
Maybe it's time to have a little faith, Dean.
You know what I got faith in? Reality. Knowing what's really going on.
But if you know evil's out there, how can you not believe good's out there too?
Because I've seen what evil does to good people.
Maybe God works in mysterious ways.
Maybe he does. I think you just turned me around on the subject.
Yeah, because a pretty girl smiled at you.
Come on, Layla. It's about to start.
There's a few things as well in the future. So the house behind them, I think that might have been used in that season 4 episode, Family Matters. And then also, Layla's mother is actually the boss of the British Men of Letters. Yeah, just a few little things that I've noticed in the future. I'm not sure about the house, but I need to double check that.
You're sitting up front.
What? Why?
Come on.
Each morning, my wife, Sue Ann, reads me the news.
He's also in a future episode as well, but I can't
Seems
remember
like
which
there's
one.
always someone committing some immoral, unspeakable act. God is watching.
I mean, he's making cat memes, if that means watching.
The corrupt. The Lord who guides me in choosing who to heal.
Yeah, rid of their wallets.
You think so, young man?
I mean, it could be Chuck, Cheese and Dean right now.
Sorry. No. Don't be.
Yeah.
Just watch what you say around a blind man. We got real sharp ears. I want you to come up here with me.
See the disappointment in Layla's face as well there. And her mum. She looks furious.
It's okay.
What are you doing?
You've come here to be healed, haven't you?
What was that Zoom about? Weird.
Maybe you should just pick
Oh,
someone
it's
else.
getting bright outside. Did not expect sun.
I didn't pick you.
Not exactly a believer.
You will be, son. You will be.
Yeah, in 10 seasons' time. I mean, before that as well, but that's when he actually gets to meet God. Just like, but I mean, it's very similar to how angels heal, like
All right.
touching on foreheads and things.
All right now.
And I guess the Reaper is a kind of an angel, and he's just using water as a vessel. So obviously we don't know that now, that Reapers are angels. I mean, angel of death, I guess. Why are people cheering when he's just collapsed? I mean, you should collapse when he gets up, surely. And bye-bye, son. It's going to be one of those kind of days. Oh, there's the Reaper.
Well, according
Did-
to all your
did
tests,
it look
there's nothing
fine?
wrong with your heart. Oh, just yesterday, a young guy like you, 27, out of nowhere, heart attack.
Yep,
That's odd.
that
Maybe
is
it's
odd.
a coincidence. People's hearts give out all the time, man.
No, they don't.
Why can't we just be thankful that the guy saved your life and move on?
Sam's
Because I
just
can't
in
shake this
denial.
feeling, that's why.
There we go.
When I was healed, I felt wrong. I saw someone, this old man. I'm telling you, Sam, it was a spirit.
But if there was something there,
Dean's also got very good
I wanna see it
instincts.
too.
Why don't you go check out the heart attack guy? I'm gonna visit the Reverend. Just trying to, make sense of what happened.
Miracles would happen. Well, miracles come so often.
Not quite.
Roy.
Woke up one morning stone blind. Doctors figured out I had cancer. Told me I had maybe a month. We prayed for a miracle. Doctor said I wouldn't wake up, but I did. And the cancer was gone.
I mean, to me, right now, that sounds like a demon deal, but obviously
I
it's not
discovered it
quite
afterward,
that.
yeah.
Why me? Out of all the sick people, why save me?
That is the question.
Well, like I said before, the Lord guides me. I looked into your heart and you just stood out from all the rest. A young man with an important purpose, a job to do.
That is true. That's why
Finished.
Chuck could be the one who actually did choose Dean. That also gave me flashbacks to like Castiel's speech of, you know, people complimenting Dean. He's not used to that.
Why'd you do it?
Because God commanded it. Because we have work for you.
Your clock's busted. Oh yeah, we can't get it working. Just froze at 4:17. It's at the same time Marshall died. How'd you know?
Don't they think that's a bit odd?
Dean, hey.
Hey,
How you feeling?
I love Julie
feel
Benz.
good. Cured, I guess.
It's so weird to see her in this role
You know,
after
my
seeing her in
mom,
Buffy.
She went
An
in
angel.
to talk to the Reverend.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Roy's resting. He won't be seeing anyone else right now.
This is our 6th time. He's got to see us.
I wonder why she took so long. Is it just she liked other people better, maybe?
I just
Okay.
can't pray any harder.
Well, that's your problem. Chuck's not going to answer your prayers.
It's a brain tumor. In 6 months, the doctors say,
It's okay.
no.
Dean feels so guilty now. You just see it on his face. And she doesn't know how.
You deserve to live more than my daughter.
Because he's going to save the entire world, that's why. Now, that's a shitty thing to say to someone, so...
What'd you find out?
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Sorry about what?
now it's time for Sam's guilt.
Died at 4:17.
The exact time I was healed.
And each time the victim died of the same symptom LaGrange was healing at the time.
Someone's healed.
There we have it.
Someone else dies of cancer.
Somehow, LaGrange.
And here we have the biggest clue of what it is before we know this song.
The guy probably would have died anyway, and someone else would have been healed.
Also true.
You never should have brought me here.
Yeah.
Dude, I was just trying to save your life.
But Sam, some guy is dead now because of me.
It's always the way.
Something else is doing it for him.
Yes.
What do you mean?
There's only one thing that can give and take life like that. We're dealing with a Reaper.
Such a good song. It's weird how Reapers look like this when they can actually look like a human if they wanted to. I mean, not even Death looks like that.
I think it's the Grim Reaper, like Angel of Death, collect your soul, the whole deal.
Angel of Death, there we go.
The Reaper, a Reaper.
But a Reaper,
There's
yes.
Reaper lore in pretty much every culture on Earth. It's possible that there's more than one of them.
Okay, well, yeah.
Dude in the suit.
Did he have to have a picture of like the horseman saying for famine? Because obviously the Angel of Death is a horseman. Interesting.
Black robe thing?
There he is. Famine there. There we go. But it looks like a Grim Reaper, but it says famine. Okay.
And you can only see them when they're coming at you, which is why I could see it and you couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
There's nothing else it could be, Sam. The question is, how's Roy controlling that damn thing?
That cross.
Okay, then we stop Roy.
How? Dana, we can't kill Roy.
Sam, the guy's playing God. He's deciding who lives and who dies. That's a monster in my book. Okay, so we can't kill Roy. We can't kill Death. And he brought...
What was that? You can't kill Death.
Right ideas, college boy?
Oh, this episode is just foreshadowing, 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 foreshadowing.
Figure out what it is and how to break it.
Anytime they touch on religion, it kind of just foreshadows the future seasons.
Roy LaGrange is a fraud. He's no healer. Amen, brother.
You keep up the good work.
Thank you.
I hate the like righteous people like Soooo who just thinks they're doing God's work by being bigots or horrible people. I mean, who has that amount of dust in their house, really? Especially someone like Soooo. You wouldn't think she'd have lots of dust in her house. She's too busy playing God to dust. Even I, who hate dusting, doesn't have that much dust on my shelf. There it is. Smarty Pants there. And there we have it. The next victim. Surprised she didn't do him earlier, you know.
Roy's choosing victims he sees as immoral. And I think I know who's next on his list. Remember that protester?
The guy in the parking lot.
Yeah. But you can't let Roy heal anyone, all right?
I mean, it's predictable who he's going to choose. Even when I first watched it.
Layla Roar, come up here.
There we have it.
Oh, man. Listen to me, you can't go up there.
Why not? We've waited for months.
You can't let Roy heal you.
Roy healed you, didn't
I mean, yeah, it's...
Let him try.
Because if you
It
do
can't...
something bad is gonna happen.
You're not going to pay attention to someone who just says that.
Believe me.
Somebody you barely know. You didn't have no chance of stopping her from going up there.
I'm sorry.
Layla.
I also thought they chose Layla a bit later because obviously she had a lot more time to live than somebody else perhaps. Maybe other people were more desperate to be saved quicker.
I hope you're ready.
Here comes the Reaper and here comes Sam to save the day.
Fire! Fire! It's on fire!
He could have actually caused a fire instead, but then again he would have been arrested.
Friends,
Oh.
if you'd all been orderly.
He's doing the right thing, but he feels crappy about it still.
Up there.
I think it's okay.
And cue. No, it's not.
Dude, it didn't work. Roy must not be controlling this thing.
Well, then who the hell is?
And cue. There.
Suane.
And I'm blinded again. They got there fast. Jesus Christ. It's like
I got you.
I need a shade block. Bit of cushion.
After everything we've done for you, after Rory healed you, we're just very, very disappointed, Dean.
You'd be disappointed.
We're gonna let him go. I'm not gonna press charges. The Lord will deal with him as
I mean, there's a threat right there. So you're next then, Dean, aren't you?
Around here again, son. Who put the fear of God in you? Understand?
Yes, sir. Fear God.
Why would you do that, Dean? And it could have been my only chance.
He's not a healer.
He healed you.
Yeah, it's hard to explain, isn't it, Dean?
seem fair.
I wish you luck. I really do.
Same to you.
Oh.
You deserved a lot more than me.
Oh, Dean. There's his bit of a self-loathing coming out right there.
I'll heal your daughter.
Thank you, Reverend.
Again, need shade. Maybe I need to get a shade to the stand.
So Roy really believes.
I don't think he has any idea what his wife's doing.
Written by a priest who went dark side. There's a binding spell in here for trapping a reaper.
This binding a Reaper, they actually bound death, so again, more foreshadowing. This episode just has so much lore that they come back to in the future. It's just crazy.
To cross the line like that. Preacher's wife.
You're the one to speak.
Murder.
Desperate.
Desperate.
Her
Yeah.
husband was dying. She'd have done anything to save him. Yeah, but Roy's alive, so why is she still using the spell?
Right.
To kill
To force the
people.
Reaper to kill people she thinks are immoral.
And God save us from half the people who think they're doing God's work.
I know, right?
We gotta break.
You know, Suane had a Coptic cross like this. When she dropped it, the Reaper backed off.
So you think we gotta find the cross or destroy the altar?
Maybe both. You know, if Roy would have picked Layla instead of me, she'd be healed right now.
Dean,
There's
go.
that guilt.
And if she's not healed,
But what are you gonna do? Let somebody else die to save her? You said it yourself, Dean. You can't play God.
Such a running theme of the show. Because, I mean, first of all, they do a lot of sacrificing and making deals to save each other. Then you've got people playing God like Metatron and Castiel. Whew, boy.
go find Suane. I'll catch up.
What are you?
He's gonna be bait.
Gonna put that fear of God in me?
I say bait. Distraction, more like. Dean doesn't like dogs at this point. Don't know what you're laughing about. You didn't find Dean. It's a Canadian van, obviously. It's got maple leaf. And here we have it. You see Dean's picture there. So
I gave your brother life and I can take it away.
reminds me of Castiel's like, I brought you out of hell, I could throw you back in it. There's the octagon. Well done, Sam. Oh no, he's trapped.
The Lord chose me.
No, he didn't.
And your brother is wicked.
You can't call Dean wicked at all. It's the furthest thing from it. Now, if this was Sam being healed, Dean would have no problem letting him die, himself die. Dean's first interaction with the Reaper. This won't be his last. You'll see one in 6 months or so. He didn't run. You'd think Dean would run. Maybe it's just that self-loathing starting to come in because he caused somebody else's death. Oh, the eye effect. Well done, Sam. And you are free, Reaper. You're no longer bound.
I don't understand.
I don't feel different.
He's not your guy.
What is that inside? And she is about to die. It's like that evil smile. But they're not actually evil. It's just like, you bound me, I am going to take my revenge on you.
You okay?
Hell of a week.
Yep.
We should get going.
Yep. Get out of there. Get out of that rain.
What is it?
You can always tell when something's bothering him.
We did the right thing here, didn't we?
Of course we did.
It didn't feel like it.
Hey, Lana, come on.
Hey, Sam called.
Little meddler.
You know, I went back to see Roy.
What happened?
Nothing.
I'm sorry. Must be rough to believe in something so much and have it disappoint you like that.
Wonder if he's talking about God or his dad. Or both.
I'm okay. Really. Guess if you're gonna have faith, you can't just have it when the miracles happen. You have to have it when they don't.
That's wise words.
You know, I'm not much of a praying type. I'm gonna pray for you.
Oh. That is, yeah, a miracle, like she says.
Right there.
I think he really likes her, but obviously that's never going to work. And there we have it. Season 1, episode 12, Faith. I still really enjoy that episode, but even more so since I finished the show, because there is so much foreshadowing in this episode for God and Chuck and Sam and Dean making like deals for each other to save each other's lives, and it also foreshadows a horrible bit in the finale. So yeah, it's one of those episodes where you're just like, you can't not watch it with the foreknowledge that you have once you've seen the whole show. You can't just sit there and watch it like an episode half the time. Well, I can't. Some other people might be able to, but you always think, oh, wait a minute, that could be reference to that and reference to this, and because of the whole meta nature of season 15 and Chuck being the writer, and you know, it's having his plan of wanting Sam or Dean to kill each other or things like that, and then the whole show of them always saving each other's lives by doing stupid things, or just, you know, stuff that's not going to be good for other people, like the world. So yeah, it's kind of lots of foreshadowing in this, and I love it. So I think I'm going to probably give this episode like 8.9 out of 10. It's still not at the top. There's so many more episodes that are even better than this, and so yeah, it's going to be about an 8.9, I think. In terms of, did anybody win this episode? I mean, Sam kind of won the episode in terms of he saved Dean. you can sort of see Dean's... No. This episode really brought like to life Dean's self-loathing of himself. It kind of starts when he gets saved, and then he's responsible, well, he feels he's responsible for the other person's death, when in reality Sam said if it wasn't him it would have been somebody else, but obviously Dean doesn't see it that way. He sees it as I am alive and somebody else is dead because of it, and that's where his self-loathing comes in. And then surprisingly he just doesn't run from the Reaper, he just lets the Reaper touch him, which is kind of surprising because Dean usually does keep fighting, even when he's low. So yeah, I think it was, I'm not sure why that was. I'm not sure if it was just like, oh shit, the Reaper, or if he was in shock, or if he just had that momentarily, you know, guilt, just throws him to the spot. Or maybe he just knew that there was no point in running and that Sam would save him. Who knows? You can interpret it 100 different ways. So next episode we have Route 666. Now this is one episode I do normally skip on a watch, but there is one moment in there that I'm looking forward to, and everyone will probably be able to figure that out if you've seen it. So and again, I think that also foreshadows with Cassie, or Cass, not Cass, but Cassie. Oh dear. So join me next time, and in the meantime just check out my other videos. See you soon.